iron sink. This is what you're dealing with. Oh my good gosh. Is that a view? Or is that a view? What's happening, guys? I am leaving the hustle and bustle of Bangkok and I'm heading to Kanchanaburi. This was not a planned trip. I'm heading to the train station now. I'm going to be up there for 3 or 4 days. There's lots to see and do. This vlog though is going to be me capturing the journey. So it's goodbye to Khaosan Road, just at the bottom there. Let's go on an adventure. Let's go. Right, this is me leaving Khaosan Road. I've been here far too long. Had plans to go somewhere else and I didn't feel well. So I checked into a hotel just up there, Buddy Lodge. If you're looking for a decent hotel, there's 2 here actually. Buddy Lodge, which is where I've been for the last 10 days, or Dang Dam, which is I'm coming up to. Really, really good. Both have pools. The Buddy Lodge pool, superb. And the gym is probably one of the best gyms I've seen in a hotel here. Lots of free weights, lots of equipment. As I say, I've been here too long. Started to get a little bit comfortable. And that for me is not a healthy place to be mentally. So I made the decision. I've spoken to my friends Chris and Warren. Made the decision, changed something. So I'm now walking to Kanchanaburi station and will soon, I say soon, it's 2 kilometre walk, about 37 degrees. That will soon be on the train to Kanchanaburi, which is where the famous bridge over the River Kwai is. That's actually the Dang Dam Hotel. Really, really, really nice hotel if you're in the area. I would highly recommend it, or the other one. So this vlog is going to be vlogging the journey. I don't know if we'll see anything interesting. If not, maybe this will cut straight to me reaching where I'm staying. It's like, oh, you should see where I'm staying. So I'm staying until the 17th, and today is the... I can't see, the sun's so bright. Let me get my phone. So today is the 13th. So I'll have 3 full days there. And what I've done is I've contacted a company who are going to let me rent a car. So I was going to use a scooter, but one of the places that I want to visit is like 60 or 80 kilometres. I'm not doing that on a scooter. I almost ran out of fuel when I was in Pattaya going somewhere, so it's tempting fate. So yeah, we'll get a nice car when I'm there, a bit of aircon, a bit of music, a bit of G-Unit blasting, and away we go. Oh, it's not that, is it? I'm good, thank you, sir. It's let's go. So if you're travelling to Thailand, get the Grab app before you come, and you can hail taxis. It's similar to Uber. I, the other night, went to watch the Jurassic Park, went to experience the Jurassic Park exhibition. I asked one of these taxis here, because you will get normal taxi drivers just asking you if you want to ride anywhere. And I asked him how much it would be, and he said 600 baht, which is quite expensive. I know that it was about 200 on the Grab app, but I was in a rush, and sometimes when traffic's bad you end up waiting around for 10 minutes for the taxi. So I got in and he says, it'll be 700, okay? I went, mate, you just said 600. He went, oh, traffic. What, in the 5 metres walking to get into your car? So I says, oh, the Grab app says 200. Oh, no. So I just got out. Like, they don't do themselves any favours. There's no real there's no real incentive to use these guys. I mean, I don't mind using anyone. It's money in the locals' pockets, isn't it? But don't charge 3 times the price. So look, this is a cool little, it's not cool, it's quite sad. I mean, cool isn't interesting. You find this on little sort of junctions where it's not quite a roundabout, but it sort of is. You have like homeless communities. you can walk in amongst them and chat to them. They're not aggressive or anti-Westerners. You know, people with nothing living on the street, still really, really friendly. So anyway, we enter the chaos of Bangkok. I mean, that's a couple in broad daylight at 11:55. It is quite sad. This road actually, it goes all the way straight down. I don't know if I can show you without getting hit by cars. No, we can't see, there's too many vehicles. It goes all the way straight down, and there's massive celebrations to the royal family and enormous lights everywhere. Looks visually amazing. But then all along the sidewalk, if you go there anytime past 8 p.m, it's just people sleeping on concrete. Like, not even a matting, it's just them. I'm not even talking like struggling to sleep. They're flat out on their backs. They look like they've been drugged, just comatose. It's a real contrast between the two sides of society here. They have like massive grand buildings like that, look. I'm not filming this woman, I'll pan the camera left. You've got people living in the bushes all along the side of the bridge there. Look at the colour of the river today. Wow. There must have been a storm because you've got loads of branches floating around. Looks like it's churned all the mud up. So anyway, I'm heading to the other side of the river. Then I've got to get a ferry down the river to, I don't know, there's a Thonburi rail station pier. I'll get off there and then walk to the train station. I think that might actually be the ferry that I need to get on. But they're very regular, they're like buses here. There is no way I'm getting on one of them. No chance in hell. If anyone's watching this who doesn't know, probably most of you, because I don't tell anyone, being on water scares the living daylights out of me. You can't see in it, you don't know how deep it is, you don't know what's in there. I'll get on one of those big ferries that we just saw, but not that. I could just flip. That's how people live here. They go through the trash, dig out scraps, and then certainly if there's electricals, they'll repair them, or they'll find anything that might have any value to somebody, and then you'll see at night they'll just appear by the side of the road with a little blanket or towel with their items laid out, and they're selling them for like 40-50 pence. It's sad, isn't it? Like, people shouldn't have to resort to that to live. Nah, look how choppy that water is. I ain't getting on one of them longboats. No chance in hell. So it's in 10 minutes. You can probably see in the background. I've not paid yet because she's too busy getting her hair braided. 21 baht, which is about 50p. What are you, mate? What are you? We're getting yelled at. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. There's no boat, unless it's that one. They operate a strict timetable here. You get on that boat. I can't even see a boat, unless it's that one. Who's going to do a loop round, maybe. I don't know. Wonder if we'll get a live vest. I want a live vest. Tap the car, thank you. Oi. Thank you, brother. Wow. Wow. Look at this. This guy's struggling its wall. This is moving. Just like that. Wow. So, in distance terms, it's probably only 300 meters, but there's a massive, like, offshoot of the river goes that way. And the next bridge is, well, you can't see, it's all the way down there. So river ferries are actually really efficient here. That was 21 baht, so 50p. Now I know where I'm at. I know where I am. This is where the medical facilities are, the hospital, and this was actually the site of the original railway station. But it's now being converted into a massive hospital complex, and there's a fantastic museum here. 5 museums in fact, and that building there, the Siraj, I can't remember what it's called. If you go on Google Maps and look for the what is that? The railway station pier, yep. And then find the Siraj Museum, which is that one right there. That is insane. Spent a couple of hours in there. You go through a guide. One of the most up-to-date modern museums showing medical history in Thailand. Fantastic. But that's not why I'm here now. I need to find out how to get to the modern railway station. Okay, this is one of the reasons I love Thailand. You can just stumble on, and it happens anywhere you go, you can just stumble on food stalls and markets. They literally set up on the side of the road. You'll see a lot of the hospital staff here. It looks like they're using the road as a car park as well. It's pretty wild. But I have made a schoolboy error. I have not got any money on me other than 1,000 baht notes, which is about £30, and these guys are unlikely to have change for. I do have a load of coins. I do have a lot of coins, which I normally just keep in my bum bag and give out to the homeless, but might need them for the train, so unfortunately no food for me. I don't know where I'm going now. It's like a building site. I was following some other guy, but he's just gone that way. Don't know where he's going. Oh, they got it covered. They've got it covered. So the station's about 5 minutes up here. What I really need to see is a 7-Eleven or supermarket, because then I'll be able to use one of my big notes, get a drink, get some change, and not die. So you might not be able to see because it's so dark in there, but that's a market. Some of it doesn't look open. Gosh, sorry, there's a lot of water coming from where they're drilling. I think it's Kanchanaburi Market, Rock by Kanchanaburi Market. But not got time to look in there. Can't see a 7-Eleven anywhere though. Maybe it's a morning market. They look like they're tidying up after the market's finished. That would make some sense. Would make a lot of sense. Thai people are so friendly, man. And I genuinely mean that. Not like, obviously the camera's out, some people are shy on the camera. But everyone I've spoken to, whether they're wealthy or homeless, They're always so respectful. Haven't had one bad encounter. I ended up in one sketchy area yesterday, which is on a video. And even there I didn't get hassled, I didn't get looked at, but it was sketch. Like there was just homeless groups on the roads. There were sex workers everywhere. Like, just imagine walking along here and there was a woman there about 60 years old. She just looks like she sat there minding her own business, and then you get closer and she says what she says. Okay, so yeah, it's like a fresh fruit and veg market. Oh no, there's clothes, there's everything in there. If you do visit Thailand as well, spend a bit of time. I didn't know this market was here, and it's only sort of 20 minutes from where my hotel was on Khaosan. But go and find these local markets because they're mental. Look at that. Bunches of bananas, 30 pence, 50 pence, pound. Absolutely wild. And the prices for everything, food, clothing, will all be significantly lower than if you stick on the main touristy bits. You might feel a little bit self-conscious at first because you won't see, or you'll very rarely see any non-Thais here. Does that market go all the way through? Oh. But honestly though guys, they're just doing a job. They don't care where you're from, especially if you got money to flash. Right, over here we've got an Amazon coffee shop, that's good. Might get a drink from there. Let's have a look how much this ticket is. Hopefully not too much. We shall see.
Hello.
Right, I think that is the train that I want. And that stops off at Kanchanaburi. It says 1 o'clock on there. When I was Googling it, it said 1:30, so it's a good job I'm a little bit early. Let's try and get a ticket. Okay, I was on the wrong side, so going, that is the train 259, leaves at 1:55. It gets to where I'm heading about 4:45, so it's now 12:30. I've got an hour and 20 minutes. Bit of time to go and explore and get some food. What I really want is a smoothie and a seat for 5 minutes. This looks like it might be the one. No? No. I don't know if I'll find one. She's selling fresh fruit. Let me have a look. I get the feeling this is the sort of place the people who make smoothies come to buy their fruit wholesale. So I might struggle to find something. But I got an hour and 20 minutes to kill, so might as well have a look. It just looks like it's closed or closing. Oh, there's a fridge. Who owns that fridge? Who knows? I was just thinking, it smells like fish. I reckon this is like a wet market for fish in the daytime. In the morning, sorry, not now. That would make sense also why it's closing, wouldn't it? And all, oh, there's drinks. What have they got? Are they open? You take for granted how good an ice cold Pepsi tastes until it's 39 degrees. You've been walking for 25 minutes and you think everywhere's closed. But there's not much here. So it looks like I'm gonna have to sit at the train station and wait. Right, I've got this. I don't even know what any of this is. Assume these are sweets. Playing Russian roulette, aren't I? it's like a deli. This smells amazing. I'll get some. Guys, I don't know what I bought. I thought, looking at it, it might be donuts and condensed milk. But that, some sort of warm fruit. Right, I don't even know how to describe this. I thought that was like condensed milk. It's like salty and warm. And then this, it looks like banana. It doesn't taste like banana. It with this, it's really good. Really good. And I don't know what it is. It's like it's been soaked in honey or syrup. I think it must be like banana of some sort. And the salty cream. Wow. Right, we're getting on. We can sit anywhere we want. And the train is going in that direction, so I need to keep that in mind to get a seat where the wind is blowing in my face. Because it is cooking. Let's give this guy a hand with his bag, shall we? Right, we're in. Sink.
Attention please. Welcome to Salaya Station. Please check your belongings before leaving the train. The State Railway of Thailand appreciates for choosing our services and looks forward to serving you again. Thank you.
We are cooking on gas, kind of. That's Kanchanaburi station. I now need to head 7 minutes to this car and bike hire place. It's weird how a journey changes your mind. So I was thinking I'll get a car, and they were showing me the cars that they've got, and you know, they're reasonably affordable, £20 a day, get me A to B everywhere I want to go. But how am I going to drive a car around here? Look how this place is just set up for scooters. So they do offer scooters, so I'm going to go and see what they say and try and get a scooter off them. And this is actually the night market, so this is getting... God, I'm stuck here. Come on, new lot. Come on, love. Come on, love, get out of the way. This is the night market, which opens apparently in about 35 minutes. Wow, this is going to look cool. I think I'll probably come back here. So my hotel is a 10-minute walk from the station, the car and bike hire is a 7-minute walk in the direction of my hotel. Kanchanaburi. Here we go, look at that cool steam locomotive. Looks like a busy road here. Do you know what? I've been going so stagnant in Bangkok, and I don't mind sharing this. It was really affecting me sort of psychologically. And not for reasons that you'd probably think. I was meant to go to Kanchanaburi, but felt quite unwell. Had a temperature, was jittery and shaking. So I thought, you know what? I'm not going to risk it. The place that I had booked when I returned from Kanchanaburi, I just brought that forwards. Okay, there's a crossing down there. I'll be sensible and use the crossing. So I brought my stay forwards, and it was on Khaosan Road, which was great. Love Khaosan Road, love the streets around it. Got some great content that I need to edit and put out at some point. But you are surrounded by couples, by families, and these ain't gonna stop, are they? Just go. And I began to feel very, very lonely. Incredibly lonely, and it started to make me feel a little bit depressed. So I was talking to my friend Chris, a little bit to my friend Warren. I was like, I need to get out of here. But you know, when you're comfortable, like, comfort is a trap, isn't it? Almost as much a trap as these zebra crossings. You feel comfort and you don't want to leave because the world's a scary place, and you've got food, you've got water, you've got a comfy bed, a gorgeous swimming pool, a great gym, shops and people all around you. My body was saying, no, 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 stay here. My brain is saying, no, 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 stay here. But I just wasn't feeling great. So I pulled the pin yesterday, brought my stay there short, and booked a place here, which is where I'm going to on the way to this bike place or car place. I don't know what I'll end up getting, probably leave with a bloody dune buggy or something. And do you know what? Sorry, let me just check the map. Yeah, it's down this way. Do you know what? As soon as this morning came, and I was meant to get the morning train, slept in because it's Khaosan and I had the room right on the front. I don't get sleep till like 1:30, 2, just because of the noise. So I was meant to get the morning train, missed my alarm, and missed my alarm, and woke up about 9:30. I was like, what am I doing? What am I doing? Because I got a choice. I could stay there. No one telling me to go. No one making me go. And that comfort element, I'm all cozy in bed, and I can get some washing done, and I can go to the gym. I can sunbathe by the pool. I was like, no. So I had some breakfast, packed my bags, and I've travelled 3.5 hours to God knows where. Well, this place is very, 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 very famous. You might not have heard of Kanchanaburi, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it correctly. You might not have heard of it, but you will have heard of what it's connected to. Located here is the bridge over the River Kwai. So, right, let me get my phone out again to see where I'm going. Right, this place is 2 minutes down here on the left. I mean, so far, I'm quite liking the vibe here. It's pretty chill. I do wonder what it will be like when it comes to the evening. Laundrette, 20 baht. I think there's a laundrette at where I'm staying, so we'll see what they say. Right, there's bikes for rental there. But I did speak to these guys first, so it's only fair I go and speak to them after chatting on Facebook. The more I look around though, I think I've got to get a bike, haven't I? I'm going to end up curbing a car and everything. Right, so this is it, that yellow sign, Toz and Tang, car rental and motorbikes. So let's get in here, we'll have a chat to these guys. We'll see what they say. We're in business. Got this monstrosity, a Honda Click 160. This is not built for long legs, so I sit like I'm on a garden stool. Decent power though, awful brakes, so I'm not going to get carried away on this. Keyless as well, which I don't quite understand, because he used the same key to show me multiple bikes. Anyway, enough about the scooter. This is where I'm staying. Look at that for a view. Oh my good god, look at that. Oh. So stoked to be here. Right, let's get this helmet in here and check it locks or does something. I've just checked in, had to nip to the cash point, come back, ordered some food. I'm just going to throw my last stuff in my room and show you what we're working with here. This place is so scenic. Now I chose the most expensive room here because it's on this raft, which is pretty ironic because I don't like water. But I'm not going to show you the main view just yet. You might have got a glimpse on the side of the screen. I'm so dehydrated and so hungry. So I am in room number 7. And it's locked with a padlock, so let me just open it. Right, I'm in. Now, this is basic. Okay. 2 single beds. A thin blanket, at least I've got 2 of them. A toilet that has no flush. So I think that's what that's for. Oh man, I'm so hungry, I feel weak. It does have aircon. Some of these rooms are fan only. I obviously chose the one with aircon. It's about £5 more for the 4 nights. But this is what you're dealing with. Oh my good gosh. Is that a view? Or is that a view? The sound of the waves. This is the River Kwai. There's a bridge just up there. That isn't the bridge over the River Kwai. It's the next one after that, which we can't see from here. Obviously, I'm gonna go and visit there. But this is one of the most, I can't even describe it. Mountains in the distance. Mountains on the horizon over there, enormous mountains in the far distance that way, which I'm going to be going to. And I just did nip to the cash point, and it looks like there's a busy sort of nightlife here as well. Not that that's really my cup of tea at all. God, that sun's bright, it's blinded me. Anyway, that probably wraps this video. Oh, sorry, the price is like £15.50 a night. Where are you going to get that for 15? Well, I'll tell you where. Right here. Probably wraps this video up. I'm going to eat some food. It is now 5:30. I need to do some washing. They do laundry here, but it's a 1-day service, and I probably need to get some stuff hanging on the balcony to dry. There's a breeze here, something that didn't exist in Bangkok. The wind, you never felt it. That's refreshing. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope this has been enjoyable, maybe. If it was, if it wasn't, give me a comment. Tell me what you would like to see and what you wouldn't. A thumbs up always helps. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out. Guys, that's not the end of the video, excuse me. I've just banged my head on this for the third time. I was just reading that. Please be safe. Use all locks provided on the inside of the door during the night. Exclamation mark. Anyway, I've just had the biggest dinner ever. I had a plate of tempura vegetables, amazingly good. Pad Thai with chicken, amazingly good. I got a Greek salad, not anticipating a good Greek salad in the middle of Thailand. A massive Greek salad, one of the best I've ever had. No, that's not really true. It's all there. It was a 7.5 out of 10. Bread and butter, proper bread and proper butter. Then I had a Coke, a Sprite, and a mango smoothie, which was the biggest mango smoothie I've had in Thailand, and they made it fresh there. £10. She gave me the calculator with 400 baht on. I went, no, that can't be right. I was expecting to pay like 17. The portions were massive. Honestly, VN Guesthouse, if you're coming to Kanchanaburi, yeah, and oh, look at this! 4 months pregnant, baby!